Here are 10 mind-blowing facts you never knew about Patrick Mahomes. He's addicted to ketchup. As delightful as it is to watch Patrick on the field, he has an addiction that has seemed as a real problem to himself and the youngins that watch the star play.
Yummy!
He has a saucy addiction to ketchup, and over the years, he has tried as much as possible to have it hidden. The quarterback has claimed that he has been in love with ketchup as long as he can remember. And fun fact, he is even an ambassador of Hunt's Ketchup. And what is even scarier about this addiction are the foods he puts ketchup on.
Damn!
Barbecue, eggs, steak, and even mac and cheese. Someone has to stop this man. He even said he used to have it on plain bread, but he outgrew it as the years went by. It was a long time ago, but when I was a little kid, I used to just eat ketchup sandwiches that were just ketchup and bread. I grew out of it, so I don't do that anymore. He was almost a professional baseball player. In 2014, after Patrick had just graduated from White House High, he was an exceptional target, not only for football teams, but all sports. You see, Pat graduated as an all-around star. He was good at basketball, football, and baseball, and he even played a little bit of soccer. What was very noticeable about the lad was his excellent hand-eye coordination, which made him excel at what he did. Patrick's high school coach even told Yahoo Sports that his outstanding footballing skills could be associated with his baseball skills. So, during the 37th round of the MLB drafts, he was picked by the Detroit Tigers. It seemed logical, as he would serve as an amazing pitcher, with his gifted right hand kissed by the gods. However, he didn't give up on his All-American football dreams. He got drafted by the Kansas City Chiefs in 2017, and the rest is history. His younger brother is a TikTok star. If you're very familiar with the internet, you would know the controversial social media personality. No, not iSpeed. Jackson Mahomes. If you weren't aware, Jackson is the younger brother of Patrick. The Mahomes family is very famous, but Jackson didn't play sports. Well, he did play basketball back at White House High, but he faced serious bullying, as everyone felt he wasn't Patrick. So, he started making dance videos on TikTok, and eventually became one of the most followed individuals on the app. He even owns his own clothing line, and certainly loads of cash. He has had a lot of objections, as he has annoyed the internet continuously. The one that set the internet on fire was when he posted a video of himself stepping on the logo of the deceased Sean Taylor. But it's in the past now. We've given him some breathing space. He was robbed in his rookie year. Yes, there was one time that Patrick almost lost his life.
Oh my God!
Less than a month after he was drafted, he and 3 other friends were at Smith County, Texas, when a car pulled up to them. According to reports, one of the men had a gun pointed at them and demanded they handed over the valuable properties they had. However, the police arrested 2 suspects, Michael Blake Pinkerton, 34, and Billy Ray Johnson, 58, and were able to recover all the stuff taken from the car. No one was injured during the robbery, and after a few months, Pinkerton was charged with a 12-year sentence. He has the most expensive contract in NFL history. Back in the 2017 draft, it was clear that the Chiefs got a steal-off for Mahomes. But wine and lemonade don't cost the same. With a whopping $450 million contract for 10 years, his contract became the most expensive recorded in the NFL. According to his deal, he will make an average of $45 million every year. Currently, he has earned a total of $77 million, giving him the 76th spot of all time in NFL, a spot ahead of Broncos' Kareem Jackson. For a 27-year-old, Mahomes has sure made waves in his career. He loves shoes. It's very common to see stuff like this in the sports industry, as most athletes love sneakers and shoes that they feel make them as good as they are. But when we talk about Mahomes' love, we are talking about a whole new level. Mahomes, in alliance with Adidas, made his signature shoes, the Mahomes One Impact Flex. In a tweet, he claimed that making his shoes was something he always wanted to do since he was a child. I've dreamed about this since I was a little kid. Adidas even commended his involvement in the production, as he helped in designing his signature logo, a gladiator mask, which Mahomes says is a metaphor for his warrior mentality. The gladiator mask in my logo represents the mindset of making an impact every single day. Whether it's training in the gym, on-field practice, or a game day, that's always my mentality. Speaking of things Mahomes loves, the next fact about his love life is so touching, I advise you to get a tissue.
LOL!
He is engaged to his high school love. Mahomes has proven that it's not only the squad that he can also control a perfect relationship. He and his fiancée, Brittany Matthews, have been together since their high school days. After graduation, Matthews, who was also a sports person like her honey bunch, went on to chase a career in soccer, while Mahomes, we all know what Mahomes did with his life. After Mahomes got drafted by the Chiefs, Matthews went to Iceland, but returned to Kansas as a certified fitness trainer. She also became a part owner of the Kansas City women's team. At the 2020 Super Bowl, after his outstanding performance, Mahomes took the opportunity of his win to propose to Matthews. And you should know what she said. The man sealed 2 rings that day. Crazy! The wonderful pair are now married with 2 beautiful children. That's a classic Disney fairy tale, folks. His father was an MLB star. Patrick Mahomes II, yes, he was a second, was born to Pat and Randy Mahomes. His dad, Patrick Mahomes Sr., is not a strange name, as he can be considered one of the conquerors of the MLB. After his high school years at Lindell High in Texas, Pat Sr. was drafted by the Minnesota Twins in the 6th round of the 1988 drafts, and Pat was exquisite at the sport. He started as an outfield player, but after he recorded the throw of 94 miles per hour, nobody had to be convinced that he was a refined pitcher. His name isn't a quiet word in the MLB, as he spent his professional 10 years in top teams like Boston Red Sox, New York Mets, Chicago Cubs, and his maiden club, Minnesota Twins. During the 1997-98 season, he moved to Japan's Nippon Professional League, where he pitched for the Yokohama Bay Stars. After Pat's last game in 2003, he still played for 6 more years before he retired in 2009. His face is on a cereal box. Mahomes' MVP title came with many benefits, even a feature on a Hy-Vee cereal box. Imagine staring at Big Mahomes every morning during breakfast. Yeah, back in 2020, just before the end of the season, Hy-Vee, a chain of 265 supermarkets in 8 Midwestern states, released a special Mahomes Magic Crunch cereal. According to the marketing team, they expected to sell 50,000 boxes of the special cereal. But Mahomes' figure on the pack gave them 6 times the expected profit, as they sold 300,000 boxes in total. The proceeds from the sale were used to fund Mahomes' special foundation, the 15 and the Mahomes Foundation. He has proven that he's not just the most valuable player, but also the most valuable person off the pitch. Either way, the man remains an MVP. He partially owns Kansas City Royals. Although Mahomes walked away from baseball, he loves the sport as much as not wanting to completely leave it. So, after his Super Bowl win, Mahomes sealed a minority partnership with Kansas City's MLB team, the Royals. We are very proud and excited to have Patrick as our partner in the ownership group of this franchise. John Sherman, chairman, CEO, and principal owner of the Royals, said in a statement, "This investment made Patrick the youngest sports team partner, as he was just 24 at that time." That's the end of our video. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more stuff like this. Thanks, and see you next time.